Days of Our Lives spoilers, Gabi's marriage mayhem, jealousy drama, and a dangerous DiMera plot unfold. Welcome to Salem, folks, where relationships implode, secrets explode, and nobody's ever as dead as you think. Buckle up, here's what's coming your way during the week of October 7th to 11th. First up, we have Gabi Hernandez DiMera and Stefan DiMera, who are once again stuck in their never-ending loop of love and hate. Spoiler alert, it's leaning heavily toward hate right now. It looks like this dynamic duo will finally face the music and admit that their marriage might be too far gone to save. But let's be real, in Salem, too far gone means they'll be passionately locking lips by next week, right? Still, for now, Gabi's got her sass in full swing, and Stefan's left wondering where it all went wrong. Over with Johnny DiMera, he's feeling a little green, no, not with illness, but with jealousy. After watching Chanel DiMera get way too cozy with Alex Kyriakis as her scene partner, Johnny's got something to say about it. Cue the awkward confession, Chanel, yeah, about you and Alex, what's the deal? But, how will Chanel react? Is she flattered? Offended? Rolling her eyes? It's anyone's guess. Meanwhile, Alex will be busy focusing on another leading lady, none other than Stephanie Johnson. And guess what? Their long-buried feelings are about to erupt like a Salem volcano. You can bet the tension will be off the charts as they struggle to keep their hands off each other. So, will they hit the sheets? You know how these things go in Salem, probably sooner rather than later. Will anyone actually be surprised? Eric Brady is back to unleash his righteous fury, this time aimed squarely at Melinda Trask. And boy, does she have it coming. It's all over the baby swap, and if you thought Eric's temper had simmered down, think again. Melinda's about to get an earful. In fact, most DOOL fans are probably ready to cheer him on at this point. Later on, Eric will find solace with Sarah Kyriakis, and the two will bond over the messy Brady Black and Fiona Cook situation. It's always nice when two characters can find comfort in each other's drama, right? Speaking of Fiona, she's got a bombshell of her own to drop. Apparently, she's planning to tell Brady the real story behind Sarah's hit-and-run accident. But will she chicken out at the last minute? Given that it's Salem, we'd say it's 50-50, because why give the truth away when you can dangle it just out of reach for another week or two? Kristen DiMera, the queen of chaos herself, is back with a proposal that's sure to make things even messier. Will she actually get Dr. Wilhelm Rolf to whip up a miracle cure for Sarah in exchange for Brady's freedom? Let's just say, in Salem, if there's one guy who can make miracles and disasters happen, it's Rolf. So buckle up for whatever wild plot twist comes next. Meanwhile, EJ DiMera isn't too thrilled about Sarah recanting her statement. He's like, wait, you're backing out now? Really? That's definitely going to complicate things, especially when Xander Kyriakis gets desperate enough to try and dupe Kristen. Yes, you read that right. Xander may try to convince Kristen that EJ could drop the charges against Brady, all in exchange for that miracle cure she's been dangling in front of him. But Kristen's no fool, she's not handing over anything without a confirmation. She'll probably remind Xander that she's got the upper hand and can squash him like a bug if he plays her wrong. Classic Kristen. On the lighter side of things, Bonnie Kyriakis is on the warpath, and she's pushing for even more changes at Body and Soul. Naturally, Abe Carver and Kate Roberts Brady aren't having it. They'll stand their ground, while Bonnie fights tooth and nail for Hattie Adams' job. But it seems like Abe and Kate think they've had enough shakeups for 1 week, because, seriously, how much chaos can one town handle? Meanwhile, Maggie Kyriakis will offer some heartwarming advice to Holly Jonas. Maggie thinks Holly should open her heart and forgive Nicole Walker, because hey, if you don't forgive your mom in Salem, you'll probably end up in some convoluted revenge plot by next Tuesday. Last but not least, get ready for some comic relief. Leo Stark, being Leo Stark, can't help but run his mouth in front of Chad DiMera's kids. Oops. Julie Williams will have to swoop in and clean up the mess after Leo mentions something wild, like Abigail being alive. Is it a slip-up? A misunderstanding? Or something much bigger? Either way, you know Salem's gonna go full throttle with this drama. And just when you think you've seen it all, Abigail, or whoever she really is, has more tricks up her sleeve. She'll fake some memories, pull at Chad's heartstrings, and even propose to him. Yes, she's ready to walk down the aisle, again. But don't celebrate too soon. Mark Green is caught in Clyde Weston's nasty web and might have to follow through on an order that's downright sinister. Will Chad survive this next DiMera wedding, or will Abigail end up a widow with a claim to the DiMera fortune? Stay tuned, because this week in Salem, the drama is only getting started.